Recorded live in Austin, Texas, USA, it's the William Montgomery Show. Starring William Montgomery and the devious Casey Rocket. With the Tony Chin Orchestra. The William Montgomery Jr. Dancers. As always, William is joined by the lovely Erica. I'm Casey Rocket. And now here he is. The Big Red Machine, the Memphis Strangler, William Montgomery.
Everyone, it's kind of weird. Grant, you're here.
I'm
Erica,
here.
Erica, you're here. I just wanted to announce that the William Montgomery Show is ending. Casey and I really got into it last night, like really bad, and he's not even here. And this is it, Grant. It has been so much fun. How many of these have we done?
20 or so.
20 or so?
Yeah.
We've done more than that.
Or
so.
Or so.
Months?
Or so. I mean, I can look it up.
I don't know. It doesn't really matter.
I want to say it's like
it.
150.
This is it.
Wait, we're actually coming up on 200.
Well, we're ending right before 200.
Damn.
I know, it's kind of sad. It was a really weird fight last night.
What was it about again? Or do you want to say?
Yeah, I mean, it was a... Oh, my God. Oh, man. Oh, a little gator girl. Oh, she really wants you to scratch on her tummy.
I forgot. Oh, no.
She loves Mickey Mouse.
Oh, get her done. Mickey Mouse kind of stuck. And, well, Casey, I'm telling him this is the last William Montgomery Show. You and I got in a big fight last night, and you weren't showing up. But that is what we call April Fools. Okay?
He changed.
That's an April Fool's joke I just pulled on everybody. It's very dramatic, Casey. The cameras just zoomed in on my face, and I was like, Grant, how many episodes have we done? We've done a bunch of episodes. It's
He's
like,
going to edit
this is
dramatic
it.
music in the background later.
Yeah.
Truly. Well, we did get in quite a knockdown, drag-out brawl last.
Hold up. Casey's audio is not coming through.
Oh,
What
gosh.
is going
April
on?
Fools.
The pranks continue, Grant.
I know, Grant, you were worried that it wasn't working before Casey was here. You were worried.
Worried for a reason.
Wait, is Red Band coming?
We don't know.
We don't know.
He might be still
Apparently,
awake.
he was on a pedicab last night at 5 a.m. or something. So
Yes.
yes.
Hello. Yeah, I can hear myself.
Yeah. Yeah, Red Band was supposed to be here. He was on a pedi. I think he was fucked up. I think he's getting wasted last night.
Living La Vida Locas. I love to see it. Young guy like that.
I know.
50.
Yeah.
Out there living big.
He deserves it. And he had apparently he put the hair dye in his hair.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was saying, and my brother was saying, we really like the salt and pepper look a little bit more, but he had his, he puts the Just for Men. He was saying it was Just
Color
for
was
Men
it?
gel.
Black?
No, it wasn't black. It was some sort of brown, I think. He told me the color.
All right, I'm out.
Oh,
I'm
he's
cutting
in.
out. G,
Oh, he's back in.
G, please.
They're fighting too.
Sorry.
G, what is happening right now? I feel like I'm going to have a damn heart attack.
Yeah, I mean, Grant, come on, man. It's April Fool's Day. It's like a stressful ass day.
I'm
Seriously.
so ready for this day to be over.
Just scrambling. All right, we're good, I think. I can hear you guys.
We're at the beginning of April Fool's Day today. We're pretty much still at the beginning. Well, it's pretty interesting. I never looked at it like this, Casey. April Fool's Day is the start of quarter two.
Oh,
We are out of quarter one, my friend. We are beginning quarter two today.
That's
just when you thought it was safe.
That's why they always say quarter two is a joke.
Oh,
That's
is
my-
what they say.
Yeah. Quarter two's a joke, and it's because it starts with April Fool's Day.
And quarter 3 means business.
Yes.
Quarter
Back to
4
business.
is about family.
Yeah, quarter 4 is family.
Was that
because,
Christmas?
Yeah, you got Thanksgiving, you got Christmas, you got all these times where you're hanging out with your family. And Gator probably would like quarter 3, but she's a dog, so her brain doesn't really work like that. She don't really understand stuff like a human does.
She only understand the small colors and then small pieces of food.
I know, just little small, because we will drive and we're up on the second floor and we will drive and it will take me, I'll get real close to the window and then her ass finally realizes it's me. And I'm like yelling at her like, my little friend. And I see her head moving a little, but it's still, I'm very close. And then she'll finally just say, don't come up here.
Well, imagine seeing the biggest object you've ever seen. Are you picturing it in your head?
Yes.
That is you to her. You're basically the moon on like a blood moon night.
Gosh.
Because he's red hair.
Because, yeah.
For a little dog, gosh, that reminded me, Casey, of this nightmare I had as a tiny little kid where I'm in like this giant room, just in the middle of this giant looking room.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that was kind of scary. That's kind of a scary one. That used to kind of scare me. Not like the mummy fish, but I mean, it used to. Gator, what are you getting, antsy or something?
What's the legendary mummy fish?
Classic
Casey,
dream.
I would be a fish down in the ocean swimming around with other fish, little
Sure.
fish friends or whatever, I guess.
Naturally.
And then they would all swim away at one point, and it would just be me. And then this big old fish would swim right up to me and open up its mouth and swallow me. But the only defining characteristic I remember of the big old looking fish with its mouth open is it had a bunch of bandages on it. So I thought it looked like a mummy. So I'd call it a mummy fish. It was horrible.
What could that... It would take psychologists, psychoanalysts, probably hundreds of years to figure out what that means.
I know. Good luck. If you could somehow figure that out, please tell me first off what it means. But yeah, I used to wake up screaming and my parents would come running in the room.
Mummy
and-
fish. Mummy fish. William, it wasn't real. Mummy fish.
Yeah. Yeah, they'd come in. I'd be screaming at night. They'd have to wake my ass. Fucking.
Grant, what is that, a croissant?
Yeah, dude.
That's a mummy fish.
That look good.
That way. That's a mummy. That looks like a croissant.
Trust me.
Mummified fish.
I was just at Epcot last week, so I've seen the best pastries of Italy and Paris.
Ooh, did you snack out?
Yeah, how
you
was
know,
it?
you know my bitch ass pigged out big time.
Dude.
They started calling me Oinker by the end of it. They said, there go the Oink truck. Give us a beep beep.
Casey, I pray to God you went in the German pavilion. Did you eat that freaking caramel corn?
Weather. Well,
Did you?
The
I can't
Werther's.
say it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Werther.
Werther.
the brand.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did. We had it in our book bags.
Isn't it too
It
delicious?
was good, wasn't it?
It was so good. I could not stop popping that stuff. I was gumming it like Zins, but it was just Werther's popcorn. It was so good. And then also in the German pavilion, at one point, I'm not proud to say this, I had 5 ham and Swiss croissants in one day. That's a personal record.
How big were they?
Some of them were small, some of them were big. I won't lie to you. Started the day.
Quality control.
Yeah, quality control, Disney, come on. And hold on, is Gator bothering you? Will you get Gator?
No, Gator's wonderful.
Okay.
And her fur,
Okay.
it feels
just had
like
a bath.
human hair.
She had a bath because she
Feel
had some
good.
doo-doo on her butt.
Okay.
I know, in her hair, yeah.
She got a little doo-doo on her butt.
Yeah. Yeah, I looked, I was horrified. I was like, girl, you got shit on your ass, bitch.
He's like, give this bitch a bath.
Yeah, give this bitch a bath.
Wait, y'all gave her a personal bath or you took her to a groom ass?
Just in the sink.
Just in the sink.
Because she's so little.
Yeah.
But last Wednesday, almost a week ago today, I started the day with 2 ham and cheese croissants from Starbucks at Disney, right? At Hollywood Studios.
Nice.
Lunchtime rolls around. I get another one from the German pavilion. Now I'm hitting my stride. Couple minutes later, I get another one. We're now at 4 ham and cheese croissants for the day. Dinner time rolls around. We go to Paris. Can't really get... Imagine the lap of luxury I'm living where I can go from Venice to Paris in a matter of moments.
That's crazy.
Was it Ratatouille restaurant?
Most can only fathom.
Yes.
It was some sort of ratatouille restaurant. And I start looking around and I go, this looks a little familiar. And so for dinner, they ran out of like every other good food that didn't have tomatoes on it. So I got a big ass piece de resistance, French language, big croissant, ham and cheese.
You're
dripping.
lying.
Damn, for dinner?
Dripping. Oh, I'm not lying.
Did your family think you're insane?
They thought, yeah, maybe I had a couple
or did they not
screws
notice?
loose. Well, my mom was there, and I said, if anybody's responsible for this little freaking vortex, it's you, Papa.
Yes, he's watching you eat your 6 ham and cheese croissant, just thinking,
What have I done? And I say, I was made in there.
yeah, putting in her tummy.
Yeah.
I used to live there.
That's what I kept walking around, and people would pass, and I would go, what are you doing in my apartment? And they would say, what? And then I would go,
I used to live in there.
Pointing at their tummies.
yeah, not at their tummies. My mom's
Or at
tummy.
Epcot Center.
Sure, point like upstairs at the Ratatouille restaurant.
know.
Say I used to live there, too. It's also a good gag.
I used to live with the rat.
Wait, did you go on that ride?
The tubas?
Yeah.
No, not that one.
Did you go on any?
Yeah, we went on a bunch. We went on.
Name them. Name them.
No, you're gonna realize I actually didn't go to Disney. I was just kind of sick all week, but no, I went. Oh God, I don't even know. We went on the one where it's like the future of tomorrow, where you go see all the
Classic.
agriculture.
In that one? No.
Is that like a boat you're in?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, like a little boat. You go see like we're planting peanuts. That was probably the worst one. But then that one, what is that? That's like that one is also the future of tomorrow in a
That one's
different
pretty
way.
cool.
Spaceship Earth.
You see Spaceship Earth. That was fun.
That was fun.
I thought it was fun.
And they make
then-
you a little cartoon.
Yeah, and then you can kind of. My mom had half a face. The AI technology messed up, so she started like freaking out, like touching her face. I said, "It's not real. It's just pretend. Just pretend, you dumbass." But read a book, dumbass. But yeah, that was fun. We did most of them except for Rock and Roller Coaster, which was shut down, which is brutal, and Tower of Terror was shut down.
Is that Aerosmith?
Yeah, they say you ready to party?
Was it
Yeah.
contracts up?
I don't know. Yeah, it could have been a new negotiating tactic from Aerosmith. Joe Perry.
We need a couple more dollars.
For a roller coaster run in Disney, we need more money. Is that what? Steven
That's what
Tyler.
it sounds like. Yeah.
Damn, Grant, you met Steven Tyler, didn't you, at the freaking mall here one time?
Yeah, very nice guy.
What was he signing, Grant?
People.
What did you get? Where did he sign on you?
What are you doing?
My calf. I was a little bit shy. I was like, how about just the calf?
Did you get it into a tattoo?
Not yet.
Oh my gosh! And hold on, Gator's
Really trying to
She
say hello to
needs you.
Katie.
She's clawing at me like a little.
She needs you.
I know.
Yeah.
Whoa!
She almost just committed seppuku live on air.
Oh, Gator really doesn't
Truly
give a
psychotic.
shit.
Animal actor.
She really don't care no more.
Wait, did you see any of the animal actor? Do they have the animal?
We
actors?
saw all the B-list ones. It was like Tatiana's sister. We're like, who the fuck is that?
The characters?
Yeah, like we didn't even. Maybe okay. I saw
Chippendale?
one. I saw Donald Duck in a Mexican sombrero.
I like it when they're
Oh,
themed.
cool.
Yeah, it was sombrero duck, which I guess a lot of people were like. There was a lot of whispers like, "Oh, that's an Easter egg for like from like the 1960s."
Hidden Mickey.
Yeah, hidden Mickey. Yeah, look at his hat. You can see a little Mickey in there. I went, "Shut up! I'm trying to eat a croissant." But we saw Vampirina from some Disney.
We
kid
saw
show.
her too. Remember?
She's making the rounds.
We saw all the kid ones. We were chilling right over by the kids.
Yeah.
We were chilling by the kids' meet and greet.
Saying, I wish
Sure.
I could play out there.
So that is eerily similar, dare I say it, the exact thing that I saw. And his eyes were a little redder than that. I think he might have been using, but
Damn, he was smoking up in the pavilion, maybe on the big island.
I said, is that sativa?
And somebody's just laughing inside of the mask.
Because he kind of sounds like Donald that has a voice modulator.
That would be horrifying if you went up there thinking, oh my God, this is my favorite character, and then they talk, and then it's like that.
Hey, Becky, how you doing?
Oh God, I think get me out of here, Mom. Get me out of here. I'm not paying this guy. I'm not going to pay this guy.
Because whenever you meet the characters, your mom always gives you a little bit of money, and she goes, hand him a 20. And you go, I don't want to. I'm in Paris.
Yeah,
I know. It's like weird as shit. It's like, this seems like too much money. $20?
Maybe 5, yeah.
Yeah, maybe 5 seems generous. 20?
Because there's a lot of us in line. What, is he going to make $600 an hour? No thanks.
Yeah, it's like, how do you even get that job? Like, that seems like a sweet job. All the kids are just paying your ass all day long to take the picture with your fucking ass.
Yikes. I just got the weirdest flashbacks thinking about his dumb ass.
He was probably cleaning up, man. He probably keeps the money up in his fucking sombrero or something, or
yeah,
in his shirt.
If you could do a heist on that, if you could just hold him hostage, just banging on his knees, saying, "Where's the cash?" You'd be set.
And he would tell you where it is. I'm almost shocked there hasn't been that movie yet of people at the end of the day at a Disney World, just a random day, somebody holding up all the characters and just seeing how much money they can get from them.
Getting the take, and then they realize the heads don't come off.
Yeah, and then they're like, oh, God. And then, maybe try to get them in vans and take them somewhere else off site.
Secondary location. Because then they probably call in Disney SWAT. That's the last people you want on your tail.
For sure, because it's hard to tell who they are. They're dressed up like any tourist.
I know.
It's really hard to tell the people, but you gotta be careful. You're acting up in there.
They're like Homeland Security. Yeah. It could be any of us. Like a U.S. Marshal.
God. How are you? And oh my gosh, you got iritis?
I woke up a little sick. Not going good. Just the eyeball, though. Yeah, I woke up, my eyes killing me. I think I have iritis again. So I got to go to the doctor after this.
Oh my gosh. Well, Casey, we're both you can pray for me and I can pray for you because I'm going to be at the doctor too. I don't know what he's going to tell me. My cholesterol, the bad kind, is way too high. And Casey, it's probably been way too high for I don't know how many years. I'm just picturing those pictures of when it shows your arteries and like they're almost fully closed. And I'm picturing that's how I am right now.
Dude, if anybody's arteries are withering, it's not yours. Yours are so healthy, you row all the time.
I was rowing. I did today, but let's hope. I mean, I don't know. I'm picturing the arteries small, but we're going to see. I'm going to tell him. I'm going to plead with the guy. If he tries to get me on medicine when I go up in there today, I'm going to plead with him. I'm going to say, please, I swear I'm not going to eat as much red meat. I swear I'm not going to drink as much dairy stuff, but I love drinking this milk. Ooh, I love it. So I don't know. I'm going to plead with them and say, give me 3 more months. And if I can't get if I can't get the number down, then okay, I'll get on your medicine.
Yeah, I'll take your cure.
Yeah, I'll take what's going to save my life. But let me just try to do it for 3 more months.
Sure. What's about the will of man? Like to execute the performance enhancement you need to flourish your lipids.
Yeah, damn right. I mean, I can't be taking medicine for this shit. I'm going to do it natural, okay? It's not going to be like a Lance Armstrong.
Yeah, well, you don't want to go doping. You're not going to be allowed to be in the rowing Olymps.
Nope. And they have indoor, I look it up, and there's not that many people that participate, Casey. That's what I've always tried to do. When I was biking, it's like I try to find the sports that not many people do. Sure. So then you can be kind of good at it.
It's a smart system. It's a numbers game.
Yeah, it's like football. There was no way.
Yeah, sure.
I was never too many kids. And I was hopping around. That's what my dad always loves to say. That
you were there hopping around?
Yeah, instead of I would get by the action, like somebody getting tackled, I'd get by that and hop around. I was not actually the one tackling.
Yeah, I was on.
It wasn't for me.
I was on defense the last couple years, and I did find it hard to be, because it's a matter of confidence at a certain point, to be assertive enough to go, come here.
Yeah.
Grab you. I'm going to tackle you myself. Normally, I would kind of wait. One time I laid someone out one time, though. He was crossing over the defense on like a fade route, you know what I mean, like a hook route.
Yep.
Caught the ball. I was right there. I said, night, night. Laid that hit stick. Laid the shoulder right in the rib cage. slammed him. Everybody go, yeah.
Damn. Did he drop the ball?
No, but I fucking laid his dumbass out 2 ways to Tuesday.
I'm sure that was fun. I'm sure that felt good.
It did. I felt like a human god. I felt like a gladiator.
Damn.
It was badass.
Yeah, because I always love those giant hits.
Hit stick.
Yeah, I love the hit stick. Woo.
They say, Casey trucked him.
Yeah, he got trucked out there. Casey's trucking people. That dude, oh my gosh, she likes to kiss on elbows.
She kissing my elbow for free and cash.
Gator, please.
Wait, I wrote down I can't do this on stage. This is my impression of Goofy. This is my impression of Goofy if he was fucking awful. Okay. Ready? Gosh, y'all. Indica means in the couch.
I love it.
Pretty cool.
Goofy movie reboot.
I love it.
Damn, I gotta get y'all. I messed up so bad. I have all presents for everybody here, even you, Gigi.
What?
I'm gonna go grab them after we're done.
Fuck.
Well, after we gotta go to the doctor, dude.
Wait, are we recording tomorrow? Let me bring them tomorrow.
Gotta figure it out.
I fucked them so bad, y'all. I fucked them so bad, y'all.
Yeah, I mean, you have been telling me about the gifts and oh my gosh, and Gator, still getting bitty little kitten and very sweet little kisses.
She went in the nostril that time.
She likes
Devastating.
Well, you have to be careful because
sweet.
Casey, I was telling my father that one time, and then he's like, oh my gosh, well, don't let her do that because people get the brain-eating amoebas if the tongue gets too high up in the nose. So now you gotta squeeze your nostrils together, kind of. Yeah. You gotta squeeze them together, so because we don't need no amoeba. Because Gator, I would throw you in a river. I'd get you in a little bag and throw you in a river.
What'd you do to me, bitch?
Gator, even though I love you, I would throw you somewhere and you would not be able to swim. And you would end up sinking to the bottom.
Did you make me sick, bitch?
Gator, you would sink to the bottom. But I will never do that to my friend. I will never do that to my girlfriend. Okay, don't lick in the metal, Gator.
Wait, you know what? I wrote a bunch of Disney material that I can't really do on stage. Maybe I could just read some for you guys. It's actually really good.
Yeah, please do. Well, what about, you got to do the Goofy thing. What did you say?
I don't think I can really say it. I don't know.
You should have got up on the Epcot stage and did it.
Yeah.
Hey, guys. I'm busking on a subway.
Yeah.
Hey, guys. My name's Casey Rocket. I'm a comedian. Just going to make you guys laugh for a little bit.
And it's some families out there.
Just eating their German chocolate bread or whatever. So this is some of my this is just some
of your best stuff.
Yeah, some of my best stuff. I've never understood people who wait 90 minutes to go on a roller coaster. I'd rather just close my eyes, shake my head, listen to some badass music.
Why can't you do that on stage?
Yeah, you could do that on stage, dude. What are you talking about?
That's so relatable.
Like the Stones. That's what I wrote. Like the Stones. So that's that whole thing.
So did you have to? Did you write that when you were literally waiting a 90-minute line, or were you watching a 90-minute? It say 90 minutes, and you thought that?
Okay, so I went on the Haunted Mansion, and that one was super long. That one was probably 90 minutes. That was the longest one we did, but it was
kind
worth
of
it.
sucks.
I thought it was scary. I thought it was a little too scary for kids.
Wait, so do they still? It's tragic. I don't think they have anymore. The guy up in the rafters who jumps and hangs himself. Does that still happen?
Did that used to happen?
Yeah,
that's insane.
Yeah, it was somebody's hanging themselves.
It was pretty scary. I thought for little kids it probably would have scared the shit out of them.
Does the room end up getting bigger or longer or something, and then it shows some lady tight roping over an alligator?
I love that one.
Or something like that.
I love that
so
one.
the paintings get longer and it shows a guy was actually in his underpants.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
a woman was tight roping as well. Wait. Okay, so this is one I wrote down. You ever be talking to your mom about the worst moment of your childhood, and then she goes, "Oh, look, it's a cardinal." Is it just my mom who does that?
That's a good Mother's Day joke.
Yeah, that's good Mother's Day stuff. Because I'll be talking to my mom like, "Why did you date that guy?" And she'll go, "A hawk." Bitch, I don't want to talk about a hawk right now. I'm opening up to you.
She's avoiding it.
Wait, did she have fun? Did your mother have fun at the? Did you have a good time?
She had the time of her life. I'm not gonna lie to you. She had so much fun.
And did your sister? Did she have everything planned out? You were telling me she was a good planner.
Yeah, she was wonderful. It was so fun, and she watches a podcast. And even if she didn't, it was so fun. We had so much fun. So yeah, I thought the schedule. I thought originally it was planned out to the hour, and when we got there, she said, "You know what? Let fate fall where it may. We're just gonna end up having fun." So it was kind of, we were a little bit looser when we got there.
Cool.
It was fun.
What do you guys talk about in line for 90 minutes?
That's kind of the future of society one kind of got the conversation talking, kind of got it moving a little bit about what we want to see for the world in the future.
And it's probably fun because when you're in the lines, you're seeing people of all creeds and cultures.
I love
so it's like
looking at them.
you're really seeing a melting pot of people. So it probably really helps get the subject matter flowing.
Oh, it was very stimulating for conversation. We had the time of our lives, basically.
That's the point.
Yeah, that's the point. Go to Disney World, have a good time. You're going to stand in some lines, but whatever. Eat some good food. Eat some ham and cheese croissants. Did you end up getting any blisters on your feet, or you were okay?
Yeah. Well, the bottom of my feet are all like calloused, so I got some like skin. Yeah, some skin stuff.
Oh, really?
Like, I'll get this thing where my big toes are super calloused over, and sometimes they'll start coming off in strips.
How do your wait? Hold on, wait. So why are they calloused from doing?
I don't know. Just maybe from like playing sports when I was younger or something.
You need a foot pumice.
They're just calloused.
You guys should get pedicures together. They'll scrub them.
I want to have those little fish that eat the little skin molecule.
Yeah, me too. And that, but not those fish would love that. Something like that, probably.
That is basically a 4-course meal to fish like that.
Yeah. Look at that. Is that also a wart on that one toe, or are those both blisters? Maybe those are both blisters.
I think that person has the bubonic plague.
Yeah, that's like a dead person.
Yeah, that's
like a dead person's foot. Grant, that's nasty, dude.
They belong in the haunted mansion.
Yeah, God, underneath it.
6 feet deep.
Yeah, just put them underneath the haunted mansion.
I did think it was scary in the haunted mansion when they start pumping in the smell of corpses, and they say, "This'll be you someday."
Yeah, that seems insane. See, as a little kid, that would scared the hell out of me, because what is that smell? It's like a dead animal kind of smell. Like, it's like, what even is it?
Oh, it's like rotting meat, like in the sun.
Yeah. Which is horrible.
Mm-hmm. It said, "We're all gonna be this way, so remember to love like there's no tomorrow."
Which is kind of cool they say stuff like that. I mean, that's kind of a cool...
That was kind of a good reminder, but...
Uh-oh, hold on. Is everything okay, Grant?
Everything fine, my man?
He's leaving.
What'd you find?
He's walking.
Yeah, you're leaving?
Wait, Grant, show your shirt to the camera. That's one of the more traditional grays. We call it...
it is.
We call these the grays in the business. That's actually pretty sweet, G. Talk to me, man.
Yeah, Grant, come on. What's going on? And that was so weird. I was smiling at you, and I thought you were smiling at me, and then it like wasn't a smile when you were going over there.
No, I was waiting till I got back to the microphone, which was muted because I had to get up, and I just wanted to make a quick little adjustment. That was all.
Well, I mean, Casey's out of here now.
Oh, damn.
Casey's had enough. He's out of here.
Maybe he's going to get our gifts. Yeah, maybe
Oh, yeah.
he's on a mission. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to throw everything off. I got this shirt at the mall back in like 1997.
Oh, vintage. Oh, so it's a vintage.
Yeah.
Vintage 90s.
I want to say it was a store called like Another World or something. I had a whole bunch of cool alien stuff.
Whoa, there's an alien store back then? That's rad.
Back then, yeah, the mall had very niche stores.
And now it's all the Hallmark store and bullshit like that. Hallmark store selling Disney stuff. It's like, if I'm Disney, man, I'm getting after the Hallmark store.
Oh, I
They
know.
shouldn't be allowed to sell Disney merch in there.
I would be litigious as a wart on a penguin. Yeah, I'd be pissed.
Oh, yeah, I would be suing their ass, and Gator would just be sitting right there watching me fucking going through the motions, just thinking, yeah, they probably deserve it, but that's just what my papa does. He just sues these people, and then he beats me at night.
My papa's real litigious.
They got Grant laughing.
we got
Grant's
him.
had some sweet laughs today.
We cracked him. Wait, can I
I try to mute myself when I'm laughing. I'm sorry.
Do you mind if I just kind of bring up what we're dealing with here? There's a little
Yes.
pile of stuff over here.
Was it you that talked about that one? Someone made that for you
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
at the mothership, right?
Yes.
Oh, it was so long
The
ago, I
mothership?
forget.
We talked about it on the podcast.
Yes.
You guys talked about frog wallet.
Gosh, I can't
Yeah,
remember
that's
now.
the frog. Dude, that's the frog.
We've had it
wallet.
forever, and we keep forgetting.
Look at that.
Someone
thing.
gave it to you to give to me.
To William, and I
Okay,
can't even
well-
remember who because it seems like it was like 2 months ago.
Oh, it stink pretty good. It's
I
real
know.
frog
It's like
skin.
literally a real frog
Do you
skin.
love it?
Yeah, it's really great. And then you can actually hide coins down the legs.
Yes, you could fit probably some dimes in there, like on the smaller
Mhm.
part, and then get up to nickels and
Yeah, nickels probably in the head. Nickels probably in the head.
and quarters maybe in the tummy area.
Quarters in the down.
And there's a couple of letters from the P.O. box for you.
Oh, sweet. Well, that's pretty nice. You want me to open them or you want me to wait?
Yeah, you can open them.
All right. Wait, this is for William. This
It was
is-
half. It was half you. We already took our half.
This?
Sorry.
Okay.
What was that?
Here goes nothing.
The pin. Oh, you'll know.
Ooh. Okay, there's a couple little treats in here. There's a bunch of stickers that say Piss Papa, which is pretty sweet. Did you already address this on the podcast?
No, we.
No.
And then there's a pen. Oh, Grateful Dead, one of my favorite bands. I actually don't know their music very well, but if you guys love them, I do too.
We took half.
4 different Grateful Dead.
A bunch of Grateful Dead.
Wait, why'd you cut William out? In what world?
Fixing
man?
it.
Yeah, is this a fucking April Fool's joke? I mean,
In what world?
yeah, I mean, seriously, dude, that's fucked up. I'm going to the fucking doctor.
The prognosis is
hour.
grim.
Don't we
Grant.
agree it looked better? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to try to get me on pills.
I'm sorry. I wanted to up the resolution.
And you're just doing this now?
Well, before I was accommodating in case there was a threesome. We had 3 of you guys.
Well, Red
on
Band
there.
was blacked out last night on a pedicab at 6 a.m. So he's
It's
probably,
getting later.
yeah, I mean, he's probably fucking still awake right now or something.
Oh, Piss Papa. Thank you, Piss Papa. They call him the Champagne Piss Papa, pisspapa.com.
Piss Papa, thank you so much. Champagne Piss Papa at pisspapa.com. Thank you so much for that. So it was Champagne Piss Papa? Yeah.
Thank you, Champagne Piss Papa. At literally Piss Papa with 3 S's, pisspapa.com.
So when you are typing in Piss Papa to email him or whatever, it is piss with 3 S's. Champagne Piss Papa at pisspapa.com. And that's 3 S's. And that's champagne spelled correctly, right? It's
Yes, champagne is spelled correctly.
Does it look like Grant's writing?
It kind of, I would love to get an analysis in here. I'd love to get an analyst to take a peek at that. I'm not an expert, but I know somebody who is, and he'll be right in.
Let's not.
Yeah, we could figure it out. Grant, you're not sending stuff to the P.O. box, are you? And acting like it's somebody else?
This is like some Zodiac shit. right?
Why would I even do that? Why?
To get your agenda across.
I can't
to
believe
get us
you would
to
accuse
listen
me.
to your agenda that you're always pushing on us. That's the reason. You could start
Yeah.
writing letters in different ways. We know you're pretty good at that kind of stuff.
All carrot juice, no spiders, which is like, I can't control how many spiders are around, Grant.
Yeah, and if you drink too much beta carotene and found in carrots, it turns you orange.
Liver
dude.
failure, my boy.
Yeah, you're turning orange not because of the carrots, but because of liver failure.
That's what they say. You eat so many carrots, you're going to turn into one. Well, actually, in this instance, you actually freaking are.
Yeah, I mean, seriously. And Bugs is going to be at your hospital bed when you're dying, Bugs Bunny.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to be at your hospital bed because nobody's going to know where your fucking ass is. Maybe some people are looking, but they're not going to be able to find you. And then it's over.
And then just like that, you go off into a deep, deep sleep. And then somewhere within that sleep, you go into an even deeper one.
But then you wake up at some point, yeah.
Start floating like Brendan Fraser's fat ass at the end of The Whale.
What do you think happened?
I think
what happened
I think
there?
he fell on the daughter and smushed her bitch ass.
So they both died?
I think so. And then he went to heaven, she went to hell. She went to the other place.
Yeah. Shit. Good luck down there.
Have fun. Hopefully the devil's nice. Oh, wait, he never is, literally ever.
Yeah, he's never been, so it'd be weird to like try to go down there because you know he's not going to be chill.
No, he's going to be mad. You know why he's so mad? He's mad that people have to go there. He's mad that you didn't make the choice to turn your shit around and go be with his fat ass up in heaven.
Yeah, now he's got more people to deal with down there at all his apartment buildings and his like weird places he's got set up. It's like, oh God, okay, another one.
Perfect.
Yeah, perfect.
And money doesn't matter, so it's basically a socialist society. So he's got to take care of your ass like on welfare.
And he's not very good at it. He doesn't like feed you enough and shit. And it's like you're starving all the time.
You're so hungry, and he goes, "Oh, here's a bone." And you go, "How on earth would I eat
I'm
that?"
supposed to eat this shit. And he says, "What'd you say?" And then you walk back into your bedroom like it sucks.
It sucks. There's no TV except on Sundays, and then you all have to pick the same thing to watch. And if one person picks a different one, you don't get to watch anything.
Yeah, it's like a hung jury. It's like a nightmare. It's like, what? So, okay, we get one day out of the fucking week we're watching television. Now we're not watching anything.
Great. Why couldn't we have just picked one? If we all had picked one, we could be watching something right now.
And it's just every Sunday. It's like, that's hell.
That is quite literally hell, and you will be there with your fat ass dad up in heaven.
Yeah. And your dad's up in heaven and he's not as fat anymore.
No, God took his weight away because that was his sin.
Yes. He went through the gate and he's like, okay, one last thing. Check this out. And then he's back to regular size. And then, he's back to, what is that in the Mummy? He's looking good in that picture.
He is gorgeous.
Damn.
Loving that, G. Thanks for showing us.
Yeah, seriously, Grant, thank you.
Do you guys want to see something else gorgeous?
Yes.
Is it a picture of your penis?
That would be hilarious. And he's like, April Fools.
Weird thing to show.
It's not my thing.
Yeah. What about these guys?
Oh my gosh. Why did they make me look so strong? Grant, why do I look so strong? Zoom in on my fucking body.
Is it
please.
Photoshop?
What is going on with this guy?
Well, they photoshopped a Kill Tony hat on me.
I know. I'm thinking it's not your Georgia Southern.
I wasn't wearing that hat. That hat doesn't exist.
Yeah, I immediately noticed it was a Kill Tony hat you were wearing. And I was like, oh,
Never
I don't
owned
see the
one.
GS on it.
I know. I have one hat, and I guess they thought it was a copyright thing. But I look so strong. It's such a thick, girthy human neck.
I know, you look good. Look at you. You are a bad boy.
Recreate that face. There you go.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Why are you guys so angry in this?
Yeah, did they tell you not to smile?
We don't look like comedians. We look like an MMA group like an MMA group, like a boy band of MMA people.
Yeah, I know. We're all singing different. It does look like we're a singers group, maybe like a acapella, MMA, acapella.
They had that group at Hollywood Studios, those guys who go around going like, Susie was a sailor.
This is a Disney experience, baby. I love it.
I went to Casey's Hot Dogs. Y'all go to Casey's? So good.
No. Is that really what it's called?
Yeah, it's Casey's
I
Hot
thought it was
Dog.
like Award Wiener.
No, it's Casey's Hot Dog Corner. It's in Hollywood Studios. It's what
Did
I was
you get a
named
hot
after.
dog?
You know, I got a dog.
Will you put ketchup on that thing?
I
or-
just started using ketchup. You know, I put a little bit on it.
Oh, you're new to
Oh,
it?
really?
I'm new to ketchup. I talked about it. I talked about it on the Are You Garbage podcast. I've talked about it ad nauseum with every friend I've ever had. Ketchup's new for me.
Wait, so
on
do you
dogs.
like it?
I like a little bit on my dogs and a little bit on my cheeseburgers.
What about on French fries?
Yeah, I've always liked it on fries, but I
Okay,
never
okay,
put it on
okay.
anything else. What is that? Chorizo, egg, and cheese?
Ooh.
That's exactly what You've had that one.
Nailed it.
That'd be real good on a hot dog.
It's so good. Get a chorizo, egg, and cheese dog. Ari is the only one even remotely who has the hint of a smile on his face. He's thinking about smiling in that picture.
Red Band's got a little smirk, right? A slight smirky.
They told us not to, right? What?
Is that
They did me dirty. Look at how weird I look. Insane.
Why were you putting
I
your
look
eyebrows
insane.
down?
I look like the one guy. There was some guy in some country years ago, I think, had the record for killing so many people with just a handgun. I just picture that's what I look like. The poor people would go into the little basement area and I would be there with my pistol.
Look at your beard.
Just shooting everybody in the back of the head. I mean, look, and they did my beard dirty.
It's like
my beard
missing
looks
on one
insane.
side.
You look like Andre Chikatilo. Yeah.
Your hair looks really good, though.
Fuck. You really think I look like Andre? That is not what I wanted to hear.
Grant, pull up a picture of Russian serial killer Andre Chikatilo.
How do I even spell
Gosh,
that?
I hope I don't look like Andre.
Chikatilo?
Come on, man. Phonetic.
And yeah, Hans is looking fucking
Pissed.
He's looking pissed.
And where's David?
Hans looks like the lead singer of Fish.
Yeah, I know.
Whatever that guy's name is. Grant, we got two things for you to pull up, brother.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
boy.
yeah.
Okay.
Lead singer of Fish and Andre Chikatilo. We're waiting.
Yes, thank you.
Here's Chikatilo for you.
Anastasia.
Does this work?
All right, you don't really look
Gosh.
I was just kind of gassing.
They did me dirty. That's what people are gonna think I fucking look like.
Yep.
Ah, gosh, I just want to go into hiding or something.
Trey Anastasio, that's the lead singer of Fish. No,
I want to go into hiding. Yeah, I had an old friend, Hunter Sandlin, who texted me earlier. He's like, "Oh, I didn't tell you. Congratulations on this Netflix thing, but why do you look like Andre Chikatilo in the thumbnail?" And I thought to myself, "What?" And then you just mentioned Andre, and I'm thinking, "Fuck."
So now we can't be the only two. I'm not trying to psych you out, but we can't be.
No, there's no way. There's no way. I feel like I'm gonna die. And look at that.
Come on, dude. He looks exactly like Trey Anastasio.
It's so weird. I've never even thought about it,
Yeah.
Casey. How have I never even thought about that?
Identical.
I just realized it. I'm not
Except for-
even a Fish guy. I don't even know how I got that reference, honestly.
They're here. We need to go. We should. Have you ever been to a Fish show ever?
I wish. I got all these dead pens. We'd probably be treated like royalty.
Yeah, we can put those on our shirt, maybe a couple on our shirts, and then walk into that.
Let these guys to the front.
Yeah, they got Grateful Dead pins on their shirts. Let them up front.
Are they, or is that like rival gangs? You think we might get our shit rocked?
I think it would be okay, my guess. But I mean, it's a pin, so we could take it off real quick. Like we could go into a bathroom really quick or whatever.
Shit,
Porta
get mine up
potty.
too nervous. Get mine up too nervous.
My friend
Get it
scared
off. Get
me.
it off. Get it off. Get it off me. Yeah, we both got to go into a porta potty together, and everybody's like, "What are they doing?" And we're just trying to get the pins off in the fucking porta potty. Like, get the what a
Poke
mistake.
yourself.
Quick, act like we're kissing.
Yeah,
Act
yeah.
like we're
Come on,
kissing,
come on,
so
come on,
no-
come on, come on, come on, come on. And then, yeah, don't poke me. That's the scary
Yeah.
part about getting a pin off of your shirt.
yeah.
If you don't immediately get it off, it's going back towards you and it's stabbing you.
Yeah, you're done.
Yeah, you got to get it off.
You got to get a tetanus shot.
Yeah,
brutal.
God, it's like you got bit by a raccoon.
For sure.
You're getting a bunch of shots after that, and you're getting a bunch of shots after the pin gets you.
I know
That's what
people who have
happened to
died
me.
for less. What happened?
Remember I stabbed the shit out of myself with the pin at Universal?
Yeah,
It went right into my thumb.
Yeah, it went so far into your thumb, and I'm just like, I think I probably had just hit the pin or something, and then I'm like, what? How deep is that? Are you okay?
How did it happen?
I stabbed it too hard into the back of the thing and it came out.
Yeah, like trying to put the thing back onto the sharp part, and it wasn't right, and it went through, and then
Oh.
got her. My cousin Taylor one time, his mom always sewed, and my cousin Taylor put his hand down on the sofa, and the freaking
Needle.
went up. His hand was like this,
No.
Whoa.
coming up out of his skin. Went all the way through like Jesus.
Oh, no.
You're
You
lying.
got stigmata.
Yes. Started living like in dark rooms, and then nobody could get him out of the rooms, and then he ventured literally underneath the streets, in the sewers underneath their house on Dartmoor Cove. It was really weird.
Wait, why did he venture down there?
Because he didn't like being in the sunlight. It was like the weirdest thing, and we could play hide and seek at night, so we'd always see him at night when we were playing hide and seek or whatever, because he'd come out at night, but during the day it was so weird, and he stopped going to school, and the parents didn't know what to do, but he was like a wild man.
Where is he now?
I don't know. Nobody knows. It's like sad.
Well, he's probably underground if I had to guess.
Yeah, he's probably
underground.
still down there. We hope he's still down. I mean, he's still down there. He's a big Florida Gators fan, and Florida is playing in San Antonio.
I was looking last night. I have to go to Australia or I would have fucking went. That's so exciting.
And that's exciting you're going to Australia.
But it would be so cool. You could go see the national championship too. It's next Monday.
It's Monday. I'm gonna if they somehow make it. I don't even want to say that out loud though. I didn't even say anything. I didn't even insinuate if they were there on Monday.
He didn't.
Seriously.
He was talking about something else.
I was talking about something else, but if for whatever reason they were, I am driving down there so fast. I got to be careful, but I'm driving down there so fast.
Well, I would watch the speed limit, but I think you could make it there.
Yeah. I got to drive down there. I got to find tickets somehow. I need to text my
the tickets
Florida
were like
guys.
$150. It was cheaper than the Final Four. It was cheaper than the Final Four to go to the national championship.
Oh, have you looked up?
Yeah, I was looking at it last night. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I would go, dude, if I was anywhere, because normally I'm here on Mondays. I would definitely go to the national championship. But I'm in Australia. Wait, this is my impression of Jesus at a strip club with stigmata. Ready? Because he's grabbing titties. You like that, Grant?
Gosh, that's a good one.
He like...
What was he doing with his hands? With bosom?
Because he got stigmata, so he's like, oh my gosh, my hands hurt.
But what was he doing that at bosoms?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, Gator, shut your ears.
Gator don't like
Gator.
But she actually kind of likes a joke like that, but then, whoa, Gator, he's being very sweet.
Grant, you know what? Edit that out. I'm going to piss off the Protestants.
You gonna?
Yeah, I mean it's weird. We've got an influx of Catholic people recently. It's like we got to be careful. We got to hold some of these Protestants.
I know. I'm sorry, Protestants. They're called sex workers.
Oh.
Come on, man. We're just getting started, Gigi. Q2's ours.
All right, I'm keeping it back in.
Q2 with the Catholics. That should maybe be our saying. Mm-hmm. We're getting in thick as thieves with the Catholics in quarter two. Seriously,
we're picking a side.
Yes,
we're drawing a hard line.
We're gonna go to church every Sunday. We're drawing a line. We are fully sided with the Catholics on this.
Yes, we are. We have, after much debate, we both read a book about the IRA. We have decided we are choosing the Catholics.
We're choosing the Catholics. This isn't a April Fool's gag. It's a real deal. Gator is on board.
And Gator doesn't even care. She's really gonna kill some people. If people aren't careful. Gator really would kill somebody and then nick on their head.
Wait, I have one more letter, my bad. And hopefully it's something from my wonderful friends.
Or cash.
Or cash.
And oh my gosh, look at this. Grant.
Yeah.
That's like a really sweet one.
Go and get the Eucharist.
Oh my God, there's a baby shower.
Oh my God. Are we all going?
We are going. Grant, you gotta drive.
Grant, please.
Pull out the Stingray.
Yes.
What does it have? 2 seats?
It has 2. There's a middle area. There's like a little tank trunk.
Wait, this baby was born a long time ago.
Oh, the baby was born a long time ago. When was the baby shower?
September 30th, 2024.
Oh,
this baby
my
was born
gosh.
a long time ago. This baby is currently 6 months old. Actually, it's almost 8 months old. This is quite the older baby.
Let's hope.
Yep.
Let's hope.
Let's hope. The baby's fine.
Yes.
The baby's fine.
It's fine. It's good.
And I think it doesn't say the name, but I think its name is going to be Mr. Mark.
Oh my gosh.
Very cool.
So to the parents of Mr. Mark, thank y'all so much for inviting us to the baby shower. And we are sorry, the United States Postal Service is a real clusterfuck at the moment. I don't know if anybody realizes that, but yeah, it's like bullshit. It's like we get these invitations. It's like we would love to go to the wedding. We would love to go to the baby shower. You know what I mean? But we're just getting these things far too late.
I know. It's like, what if it was a sick family member? What would I have done then?
Right, like the guy who was watching one time, and he had the guy in the the comatose person in the bed.
We saw him move.
I know.
We saw him move. He got up and he was fine. Like he was playing sick. It was like Munchausen.
It's so weird. I heard somebody say Munchausen on the television the other day, and I thought, Casey, I thought
I should reach out.
Yeah, I should say something.
Yeah, Dr. House, I feel like used to say it all the time. It's a new disease. It's called Munchausen, and it's only for sick people.
God,
that's what he would say.
Dr. House. Does he end up dying at the end of that whole thing?
I don't remember. Grant, do you remember?
No, I think he still is kicking, isn't he? I don't think I saw the end.
You really watched that whole thing?
No.
I thought like a lot of people ended up stopping watching it. You watched it all?
They got sick. He was the highest paid actor in television, Grant.
Hugh Laurie.
Was he really?
Yep.
Sorry, this photo here was this guy faked being in a coma for 2 years to avoid going to jail.
So he
What?
just
Yeah.
Seriously?
So what? He would just walk around at nighttime when everybody was asleep, and then get back, and then sleep in the daytime.
He's just texting under his covers.
Or he just acted asleep the entire time.
I don't know. I mean, that's a long time.
Yeah, that's insane. Did he not? What? What was the jail? Was it like jail for life?
I don't. Let me read more about it.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Pause the
Let me
podcast. Pause the podcast. We'll be back.
you got to go cave diving, Casey. That's what you got to do. You got to tell everybody you're going cave diving, and you got to go in a dangerous one, and then you come back up a little bit later, but you don't tell anybody, and then everybody's just like, "Oh my God, he never talked to any of us. He's dead down in that cave." Or act like you've been like chemically changed, like like you saw something down there you should not have seen, and you're just like acting so different.
Yeah.
Everybody's like,
oh sorry,
and everybody's just like, "Wait, what is wrong?
What did he see down there?"
And you can never tell.
You can never tell because you really didn't see anything, but you want everyone to think you're so damaged. I used to do shit like that when I was a kid. I would like act like I saw like fucked up shit. I would go, sorry, I can't really talk about that. Like, something really bad happened when I was
But
younger.
you didn't?
What, like you're telling that to kids at school?
Yeah, like I guess I wanted attention. Like, of course, terrible things happened to me when I was a kid, but I would like make, like I would just make stuff up for attention. Like when I was super young, I would go like, they would be like, what's your life like? I don't even know. I can't even think of an example. They'd be like, what's your dad like? And I'd be like, I actually can't even talk about my dad. Like my dad's like a great guy.
Yeah, I remember in the 3rd grade, something similar. It was some sort of like grandparents' day or something. And I remember I was at my sweet grandmother, rest in peace. I was at Sweet Bee's house, and I was just like randomly going through some room upstairs at her house, and I found these Playboys. And I remember at school telling everybody, oh, yeah, my grandmother lets me look at these Playboy. Like I was seeing all these naked pictures, and my grandmother was horrified because she wasn't showing it to me. I just found it at the house, but my fucking punk ass was saying she was letting
You
me look
narked
at
on
them.
her.
I narked on poor B.
You narked on her, dude.
Damn.
Wait, so what? Then the kids told your grandma?
I think she was there, or maybe I was blabbing about it. Maybe because I can talk too much at times. So maybe I
Sure.
told my mom or something that I told people. I don't even remember.
But yeah, I just had like a bad childhood, so I guess like I would just do stuff for attention, I guess. Like sometimes I would say like, yeah, like I'm really sick. And they'd be like, with what? And I'd be like, I actually can't even talk about it.
Yeah.
What are you sick with?
You probably had everybody worried to death, Casey, in your classes.
I grew out of it. But I found a string in my butt. Did I ever tell you that? We shouldn't talk about that.
What do you mean?
And how did you find it?
Yeah.
I shouldn't have brought that up.
I found hairs in my butt before where it's like, I'm like cleaning out my butt or something, and it's like this long ass hair, and I'm like, where the fuck is this coming from? It's like this long ass hair I'm pulling out of my butt.
I was pooping. I'm gonna make this quick, and I don't want too many questions. I'm gonna give you all a 3-question limit, and that's for everyone. So you can either do William asks 3, Eric asks 3, Grant, or 1 each. Up to you. Okay. I was pooping in kindergarten. I poop. I notice. Oh, there's something still hanging out. Right. maybe the poop didn't fall. I touch it, it hurts really bad. I grab it, I pull at it. It's out of my butt. It hurts super, super bad. It's like an intestine or something. And it was a long, skinny string. And it hurt super bad. And then I went and I got a pair of scissors and I was like, oh, I'll cut it.
Yeah.
And I tried to cut it and it hurt so bad. I was like, oh, I can't do that. It was like an intestine or something left over from when I was a baby, maybe. And I was like 5 years old and it was coming out of my butt. And then I just like squeezed the opposite way, like, and it went back up inside me. And then for years I had horrific stomach pains, but it went away eventually. It used to feel like there was like a bee in my butt. That's how I used to describe it. I was like, Dad, I got that bee feeling again. And he would say, shut up. He'd say, shut up, we're going to the ballpark. I'm just kidding. My dad's such a great guy. My dad's a great guy. But yeah,
I have a question. Are you making this up?
No, this isn't a Munchausen thing. I don't have Munchausen. I have iritis. I swear to God, I have iritis.
So you sucked it up. I know your eye does look red.
It hurts.
I see it.
It hurts.
Your eye looks
It's getting
messed
worse.
up.
It's getting worse. It actually hurts really, really bad. But, yeah. All right. Well, the floor's open for questions. So
You have one, Grant?
It was a little string coming out of my butt, and I think it was an intestine.
Oh.
Grant, do you have a question?
Yeah, can I go back to before I heard that story?
That's a good question.
I was 5 years old. I tried to cut it out, but not too hard because it hurt really bad.
Oh man.
The string hurt?
It was like a string, like it was really
Ever look
skinny.
at
It was
it,
a
like,
part of you.
turn
I couldn't
around?
see it. Like
Yeah,
there was
yeah.
no mirror,
Yeah.
but it was a part of my body.
I mean, it sounds like you had ringworm or something.
But it hurt like it was like attached. It felt like I was trying to cut my finger off.
Yeah. How'd you suck it back into your body?
I just went like, like
Like a spaghetti noodle.
I'm
like-
doing it right now with my butt. I
yeah,
think.
like pull your sphincter, I guess. I
Yeah.
don't know what it's called, but it just like slowly went back up inside my body and it never came out again. But I used to have horrific pains down there. And then I told people, hey, I have a string in my butt. And they were like, ha, ha, ha. And I said, this is not a joke. This is the furthest thing from it.
Yeah.
I have a string in my butt. And it's a waiting game. It's a ticking time bomb.
Yeah, you're telling everybody, making this shit up about the different people or whatever, and then you finally have a real problem with your butt string, and nobody's believing your ass.
It's a boy who cried wolf.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's why you got to be careful. If you're like some little kid listening to this, I think we do have a bunch of little kids that watch this. If you are a little kid that watches us, don't be a boy that or girl that cried wolf. Okay,
Yeah.
You don't want to be a person that cries wolf.
I want to be clear. I wasn't a psychotic child where I would make stuff up all the time. But I remember being on the playground and just being like, hey, like, I saw your older sister. And I would go like, I don't have a sister anymore. And they would be like, what? And they'd be like, we saw her. And I would be like, nah, man, she didn't make it. And they'd be like, what? Like, I can just remember saying some crazy lies when I was like 5 or 6 years old.
Well, it can be exciting. You were figuring it out. You got it out of your system. You got it out of your system.
Well, now we riff for a living, so I can, I'm free.
Yeah, and it's riffing. It's not lying about your sister being dead when she's not actually dead. Like, Grant,
It's like Andy Kaufman stuff.
yeah, it's totally different now. Don't even think about it. Gator's getting into it too, and she's hilarious at it. But
She loves lying.
she loves lying to us. Yeah, she puts on her little freaking yellow see-through shirt. And she's like, I'm going to the bowling alley. And it's like, with who?
In that?
Yeah, what? You're 2. What's going on?
You're not going anywhere in that.
Yeah, you're going to have to take that off and put on maybe your little jumpsuit thing at least.
Your romper.
Yeah, you need a romper or something. But and then she'll listen. I think she does it for attention. She just wants us to say she's looking good and feeling good and...
Well, she's 14 in people years, right? Or dog years.
Yeah, is that what it is? 7 times the number?
7 times the number. And then for dating, they say half your age plus 7. So she
Wait,
could,
hold on. For what?
for dating, they say, like, the general rule of thumb for dating is someone, like, it's okay to date someone half your age plus 7 years.
Oh, okay. So if you were 40,
It would be 27.
20, and then plus 7. Okay.
For 30, it would be 22 would be the cutoff.
Oh, so it changes. Okay, so that's 8. So it ends up getting longer and bigger difference the older you get.
Mm-hmm.
But then you really need somebody to help you, unless if you're like, what's his name, that actor? What happened to them?
Gene Hackman.
Yeah, what happened to them? The caretaker woman, died?
What was his wife?
Excuse me. Yes, the wife died, and then what? He had Alzheimer's.
Yeah, and I guess he didn't know she was dead for like a while.
And then he just didn't feed himself or something and just died?
Yeah. Scary to think about.
Oof. Be careful. Be like Grant. Have a bunch of kids, because one of Grant's kids is going to help him when he's older.
Well, it's good. If you have 5 kids, like chances are one of them is going to love the shit out of you and will take care of you.
Yeah, you got to have a bunch of children, and at least one will probably help. They'll feel guilty or something. You can guilt trip them. You're like, I brought you into this world. You got to help me now when I need your help. I helped you when you were in diapers.
Yeah. Most families, it's a cultural thing. Your grandparents, they don't go live in a home. They live at your home. And you take care of them, right, Gigi? So in a couple years, when you need to be in the home.
It requires building a strong foundation of guilt early on.
That's right. That's absolutely right.
Yeah. And then they have to.
I was lying when I was a kid because I had a bad childhood.
Was it bad? Casey, was it bad?
I don't know why I'm so caught up. I guess I don't want you guys to think that I was a psycho, which would entail.
I don't think you were a psycho at all. I mean, people lie. I tried to get Hugh Francis into the stealing club. I was stealing people's bullshit out of fucking backpacks, dude. I was on one. I was a little sticky fingers in fucking first grade, man. I was stealing everything. I would track the people. I would see who got the prize at the end of the day with the ping pong balls, and then it was your locker on the ping pong ball, and I would zone in on the kid, and I would watch where the kid put the like Matchbox car or pen or whatever like in their bag, and then I would follow them. And then when we were waiting for all the parents to pick us up, I would go behind them and sneakily steal the shit out of their bag.
You had a closet.
I didn't give a fuck. That's my Matchbox car. That's not yours.
You didn't earn it. I deserve it.
Yeah, I deserve it. You just got your dumbass locker number called out of a bucket. That's not really your car. That's my car now.
You deserve it. You deserve that car from the day you were born. You deserve that car.
Yeah, I'm stealing it from you, so I deserve it. So thank you. But you grow out of stuff. Get it out of your system.
I had a difficult childhood, Grant, and I was abandoned. I was abandoned as a baby. I felt intense feelings of abandonment that followed me up into adulthood. Stuff I'm dealing with now, for crying out loud. And I would lie. I would tell lies.
Well, Casey, you know what I think? I think whenever you have kids, you're going to be a wonderful papa because you're going to learn from the past.
That is true.
And I think you'll be a wonderful papa.
The buck stops here. The generational trauma, that's interesting because it also stops here.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't have to keep on going from generation to generation, okay? You can stop it, okay? You got to stop the generational trauma. It's possible. It's not easy.
But it is possible.
But it's possible.
I'm going to be the best dad ever. I'm going to coach my son's baseball team because that's what my dad did for me.
Oh, my gosh. And Casey, you know what I picture? You taking your son someday to a Six Flags and being like, hey, watch this. And then you go into the basketball thing and you just draining all the threes.
I hit the whole first rack.
It was hilarious.
It hadn't been done. They said it hadn't been done at that location in 6 years.
He's draining all the threes. Erica, did I tell you that? I probably told you that. Yeah, Casey does the thing where you can win the prize, and he's draining all the threes. It was like hilarious. He was so good at it.
It was like what? It was like 11 out of 15. I only missed 4. So
it was something very impressive.
It might have been 12. I think it was 12 out of 15. But anyways, I'm going to teach my son with perseverance and a couple hours in the driveway. You can be a great 3-point shooter, too.
Exactly.
And through osmosis, a great man.
Exactly. That's how it works around here. And Gator's never going to learn.
Sorry. But it's okay. Sorry, Daddy.
Well, it's been a lot of fun. It's been a bunch of fun. Hold on, we got to thank our mercenaries. We have got to. Anthony Whiplash Marginson, Ashley Belfield, Beef, Ben Hashin, Bobby Beltman, Brendan Riley, Bryskar, Daniel Hunter, Danja Fox, Destiny A. Ford, Dingleberry Harry, Do All Uncles Guess All the Labs, Dova King, Dr. P. Dugan, Eli Slugworth, Gator's Godmother, Goldie Mae Star, Grainsworth's Nightmare, Hurley at WMS.LOL. I love Big Macs. I poisoned his Big Mac. Jitty J. Jess, Joe Kive, John Shaw, Justin Threckle, Captain Chaos, Casey's mom, Kyle Heath, Larry, Lawyer Joe, Little Miss Becky, Nice Wizard, Nissan Pappy, Robert Bushel, Ruby Jewel Sparkles, Sheen and Chloe from the Big Island, Satrack, Sergio Shiva, Stephen Fournier, Kiltony Facebook group, Gaby Cruder, The Wizard, Vanderweed, Vicious McFisty, White Magic, William and Casey That Cat, William Kidd, William Ramsey, Worm Drive Show on YouTube, Choose Your Own Adventure, and Zombie Warlock.
That's right.
We thank y'all, and we're figuring it out with everybody. William Titpants. I'm glad I don't fucking look down at the bounty hunters that often, because you're a pile of sticks. Okay, what's going on here? I'm glad that's okay. But we do want to thank the bounty hunters, really.
We're thanking them, but we're not fucking with them.
Yeah. I mean, that was kind of crazy. It's like the one time I look at that Chodo Swaggins. Ugh.
Oh, great. Chungus Bungus, probably. Chungus Barnrack. Barnrackle. Fuck this. I'm out. I'm walking.
Bye.
Thanks for joining us for this week's episode of The William Montgomery Show. Send your questions, artwork, and manifestos to thewilliammontgomeryshow@gmail.com. Leave William a voicemail at 737-471-1098. And never miss an episode of The William Montgomery Show by subscribing to The William Montgomery Show channel on YouTube and anywhere podcasts are sold. Check out William online at william.f.montgomery1 on Instagram. For more William Montgomery, check out Kill Tony on YouTube and check him out live at the Comedy Mothership in Austin, Texas every Monday night. Find more of me, Casey Rocket, at patreon.com/Casey Rocket. Follow me on Instagram at Casey Rocket. This episode of The William Montgomery Show was recorded at Record ATX Studios, right here in the heart of Austin, Texas. The William Montgomery Show is produced by William Montgomery. The anthem is sung by William Montgomery. The drums are sung by William Montgomery. The words are sung by William Montgomery. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.
Who the fuck said that? I'm trying to have fun tonight.